Hello, my beautiful, kind, and amazing Dying to DIY fam. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's Camaro, and we have made it to day 13 of the 25 days of Christmas DIYs. I had so much fun making this project, and I'm just so happy with how my vision just really came to life. And hopefully by the end of this project, you guys will be running around your house, running to Dollar Tree, grabbing all the supplies that you need to be able to make it for yourself. So can't wait to share it with you all. Let's get right into it. So I started out with this dowel rod from Walmart. It's just a little bit too long, so I took it to my garage and used my electric saw and cut it about halfway down. After that, I took this unfinished wooden tray from Dollar Tree, and then I went and just found a long nail and a hammer. And then I am taking a ruler and a pencil, and I'm just drawing a line from corner to corner. So I'm just making an X on the back of the box, so that way I can find my center point where those two lines, intersect each other. Next, I just made a hole from the back to the front using my hammer and nail because I need to know where the center is on the front, and it was really hard to get those straight lines on the inset of that little tray. So I just thought it would be easier to find the center point on the back and then pop that nail through to the front side, and then I can flip it over and now start hammering from the inset of that tray to the back of the tray. And once I was able to find the center on the front, I was able to line the dowel up so to make sure that the nail was going to be centered in the dowel as well, because I don't want it to be off-centered, because if so, the nail is going to start popping out the side and it's going to split that dowel in half. So I wanted to make sure that everything was as centered as it possibly could be. So once I was able to get a good grip, with the tray on top of the dowel, I just started hammering in my nail. Just be careful because it is a little bit of a wobbly situation. You go too far to one side, that dowel is just going to completely buckle underneath the tray. So just go nice and easy and making sure the nail is nice and straight through the center point of that dowel. And once you're done, you'll have something that looks similar to this. Next, I took this little mailbox from Dollar Tree, and I really liked the design as it was, as is. So I did not do anything else to the mailbox. I just left it as it came. After that, I took some E6000 because I needed a nice solid adhesion between the mailbox and that wooden dowel, because there's not very much for the mailbox to be glued onto. So you want to make sure you have a strong bond. So maybe Gorilla Glue or the E6000, something super, super strong. So I just added a good glob onto the tip of that dowel and just placed the mailbox down into place, making sure that it was nice and centered and it wasn't too top heavy either. Next, I took some of this artificial snow. This is from the 99-cent only store, and I just used hot glue to adhere the snow to the base of the mailbox. And you don't need to worry about gluing, every single piece of that snow. You just need most of it glued down, and then the top part is still going to be really, really fluffy, and that was the look I was going for. Just want to make sure that some of it is going to be stationed and it's not going to be falling off of the mailbox. So I just did a little portion at a time and just kept moving around the base of that mailbox until I had the bottom part completely covered with that snow. And here's what I had going on once I completed all of those steps. You can see it's starting to take form and come to life. So my next step was to use these wired garland ties. These are from Dollar Tree, and I ended up using 3 total. So I took them out and I fluffed them up a little bit. And then I'm just using a little bit of hot glue. I started at the bottom of the stand and then worked my way all the way up, just wrapping until that dowel stick was completely covered with the garland. And here it is after that little step, starting to look so cute. I love it so much already. And then after that step, I took some of this pom-pom trim from Dollar Tree, and I'm starting at the top of the pole this time and just working my way all the way down. Just like I did with the garlands, I'm just wrapping, but this time I'm making it look more striped. I don't want to cover, every square inch of that pole. I still want to leave some of the garland showing through. once I was done with that step, I took some of these foam dice from Dollar Tree and some of my wrapping paper for this year. And I know it's a little plain Jane, don't come for me. It's really cute once you know, spice it up with some cute ribbon and bows and whatnot. So, but you can totally use the Dollar Tree craft paper, or it's like package paper or something like that, you know, the stuff that comes in like Amazon boxes. But anyways, I'm just using this brown wrapping paper, and I'm just wrapping those dice as if they were presents. And as you can see, I have some little helping hands in the background. She was so excited to help me with this one. And so once I was done wrapping the dice with the paper, I just took some jute twine and I made a cute little bow to go on the outside to make these look like they were like actual little, like, you know, little presents. And I ended up doing all 4 of the dice. I thought I was going to use 4 for this project, but I only end up using 3 of the dice. So once I was done making the presents, I just started gluing them into the mailbox, into and onto the mailbox. So I glued 2 inside of the mailbox, and I kind of did them like catty corner to one another, so that way it kind of looks like they're just tumbling out of the mailbox. That was the look that I was going for. And here is a better visual of what I was just describing. So you can see they're just kind of like, you know, tilted onto one another, and they look like they're just tumbling out of the mailbox. So like I said, into and onto, so I glued 2 into the mailbox, and then I glued 1 onto the mailbox base. I was going to do 2 and kind of again like catty corner them from one another, but I didn't really like the way that it looked, and it was looking too like busy, and the presents were a little too bulky. So if you can make some that are like different sizes and they're not all the same size, I think it would look so cute with like a couple of smaller presents next to all of the larger ones, so down at the base and then also in the mailbox. So if you guys are able to make different sizes, I totally would. Okay, so my last and final step was to take some more of that snow, and I just kind of filled in some of the empty spaces that were in the mailbox, and here is how it turned out. Oh my goodness, guys, what are we thinking? How stinking cute, right? I think it is absolutely adorable. You know, it just looks like, oh, special delivery. Your packages, your presents have been delivered. And, you know, don't you agree with me? Like some cute little petite presents to go on top of that one next to the sides, and then also just kind of more overflowing out of the mailbox in different sizes. Oh, I think I might do that. I just need to find the right size boxes, you know, to make that, because I was having trouble trying to find boxes to even make in the first place. And I was like, oh yeah, the dice. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And before you go, here is a look at all of the other items and projects that I've made for the other days of the 25 days of Christmas. So hopefully you guys have seen those already, and if not, I would love for you guys to check those out. I will have some of the days linked into the cards for you, so that way you can just click on that link and it will take you directly to the video. And for those of you that are all caught up and have seen every single day so far, I would love for you guys to tell me which one is your favorite. I am curious to know. Or is it super hard to pick like me? Because I don't know. Honestly, it's so hard to choose. They are honestly just so cute in my opinion. I mean, I may be biased because I did make them, but I really think they are so cute. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this project for day 13. And don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. You already know the drill. And I will be back tomorrow for day 14. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.